Oh, snap! Nobody says that anymore.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Earthrise Voyager class Snapdragon. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Earthrise, we're for Cybertron. His name is Decepticon Snapdragon Transformers. On this side of the box, we have that lovely Earthrise artwork. On the other side, we have some nice artwork of Mr. Snapdragon himself. He is a Voyager Classic, Class A Voyager Classic, Class A head-on Class A Voyager. Up top, War for Cybertron Trilogy. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, robot, whoosh, grr, and that's not it for the packaging yet, because inside the box, of course, we pull out the insert, and we have a piece of the map. And if we bring in our special decoder, you can see we have Biosphere. So that is basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along here, we have the Dragon of Snapdragon, and here he is in his jet mode. And I like his jet mode, very reminiscent of his G1 self. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You can see we have some nice yellow transparent plastic here for the cockpit sections. Looks quite nice. Lots of nice molded detail as well. Looks quite nice. We also get some of those spots of teal. We get some purple in there as well. A little Decepticon symbol right there. You can see the wings. Back there you have the thrusters, which are just his hands right there. But hey, visible hand syndrome. Hey, it's a thing. But oh no, pretty nicely done. And there is the top. I do wish the back was a little bit more filled out. You can see it's just kind of some empty space going on back there. Would have been nice if maybe something could have flipped out to kind of cover that up. But hey, not the end of the world. But anyway, there's the top. There is the bottom. You can kind of see how things are going to work out there. He rolls as flying things should. He doesn't roll, he slides. He slides as flying things should roll. Hooray for sliding, flying, and rolling and sliding. And for comparison, here he is with G1 Snapdragon, because he's precious. Oh, so precious. Whoosh. And here he is with Earthrise Screamer. And here he is with his buddy Apeface. So, there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include some weaponry. He has his two guns right here, just done in purple. As you can see, they are very reminiscent of his G1 gun. See that? And you can store these on the jet mode. There are multiple ports. You can plug them in right here if you want. Have that going on. You can plug them in over here also. That's a spot where you can place them if you'd like. You can plug them, you know, right here into what will be his chest. You can plug them in there. You can plug them into his hands. Do that. But per the instructions, they plug in right under the wings. But hey, you have options, and as always, options are good. So hey, as always, do what you want. But there you go. There you have him all armed up and ready for aerial combat. And of course, he does include his Headmaster, or Titan Master, I guess that's what they're called now, but I still call them Headmasters. But here is Krunk. You can see, got purple on the face, red for the visor, body just done in black. Not bad. Of course, he has the belly button screw going on there. And of course, the upside down head on his back. Hi there. How you doing? Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly rotation. Arms can move up only that far. Legs can move forward. They can't really move back. And the knees can bend both ways. And just for a quick comparison, here he is with G1 Krunk. Precious! Precious. Yay. And there is a place for Krunk as well. We just get him into a seated position, and you can open up this cockpit right here, which is pretty hard to get open. I think it's pretty stiff. And what's really cool is you can see the control panels in there are picked out in paint, which is really cool. That looks nice. I like that. I like it. But you can just say Krunk and just sit him down in there. So you got him manning the controls, and just close that up like so. And there you go. And now they can whoosh. They can whoosh together. Whole lot of whooshing. Whole lot of whooshing going on. But speaking of whooshing, there's also blueshing. That's right. Of course, this guy is blush compatible. Multiple blush points here. You could put a blush right here on the side. You could put a blush right here on the top. You could put, there's a blush point, specific blush point right here. Blush points right here. Blush point right here. Lots of blushing to be done, you know. And of course, the thruster's back here. Even though his hands are back here, there is enough room to plug in the blushes, so that you can have him bloosh and whoosh into the cosmos. Yes! It can be done. Lots of blushing to be had. But that is basically it for the jet mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, just going to remove the guns, put those off to the side. Let's take Krunk, get him out of here. Get out, get out, get out, man. Come, come on. Get, thank you. Let's close this back up. That's tight for some reason on mine, but anyway. Like those tabs are a little bit too big, I'm gonna have to shave them down. But anyway, so now we're gonna go into his next mode. So flip in the landing gear, and we'll start off right here. So you want to untab these sections and rotate them up. Take the wing, flip that in, and then just flip out the big old foot there. Now you have that side all done. Second vest, just like the first. Untab, bring down, fold up, flip out. And there we go. So now we're going to take this whole assembly here, and this will pop up. It's on double hinge. Just pop it up for now, just to get things out of the way. And then you're going to come to this section here, which is a robot mode chest. And we just pop this up. And this is also on a double hinge. Just gets a little stuck. There we go. Just take that. And before you set this in its final resting place, you want to bring out his little dino arms and unfold them. Bring them out like that, and then we can just bring this down like so, and there are tabs right here which will peg into these slots on his thigh. So just bring the thighs up until that lines up, and that will sit there like that. Then you just take this piece and bring it back, and these tabs will go into this slot right here on either end. So just line that up and get that tabbed in, get that all nice and squozen. And there we go. And then this section right here, you can bring up. So that tail has that little bit of curve. And we are at the home stretch. So you want to open up this panel here. Flip all of this out. Flip up Dino head. Close that up. And now we bring in Mr. Krunk here. So you want to leave his arms facing straight forward like this, and what you're going to do is you're just going to plug them in right up here. And this clip can be a pain in the butt sometimes. It's doable, but it wants to fight you a little bit. There we go. Let's get him clipped in. Make sure those arms are situated up in there, because those little red panels that are sticking up on his forearms actually fill in the eyes there and make them red. This is a neat little trick. Just gotta get everything angled there, and then bring the legs up, and that makes the bottom jaw. And then we can just bring that down, get everything straightened out, and there you go. There you have Snapdragon in his Dino mode. And again, it's very reminiscent of the G1 figure. Oh, you know, it's not too shabby for what it is, considering it's a jet that's turning into a dinosaur. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're getting close here, so you can take a look at the Dino head. Not too bad. You can see the bottom jaw is like it's pretty thin, but hey, you know, you can make it work. You can make it work. Oh no, not too bad. And his little dino arms, and his big old dino feet, and his big old dino tail. But articulation-wise, the neck itself can move up and down. The head itself can move up and down. Little dino arms. They can rotate. You just have a ball joint right here for the elbow, so that moves up there, rotates there. Legs can rotate, can move in and out a bit. And you got rotation there. You got a knee joint with not too much bend. You don't get 90 degrees. And feet can move up if you need them to. And the tip of the tail can move up and down. And that's pretty much it. Now, as far as, oh, and of course, you know, the mouth can open and close. Anyway. So, you can do that. And, of course, the weapons can't store in the Dino mode. You just take them and plug them right on his back. Like so. So the Dino can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, roar roar. And do all kinds of that good stuff there. And for comparison, here he is with G1 Snapdragon, because it's precious! Oh, so precious. Even though that one pulls it off way better. That's just... this just always looks so weird, but hey! G1. And here he is with his buddy Ape Face, and they look quite good together. Love the way they look together. So, there you go! So that is it for this mode, so let's get down to transformation again, shall we? Back here. This didn't end well. Anyway, so what we're going to do first is we're going to remove the guns, put those off to the side. We're going to just rip his bottom jaw out here, so just grab a hold, just pull out Headmaster. Put him off to the side, and now we can commence. So, open up the chest panel here. Just fold the top of the head down, fold all of this in, close that up, and there you go. So now, we just take this section here, bring that up. We can then just kind of undo this, just kind of bring that down. This is just going to collapse right up in here. Make sure that snaps into place. Little dino arms. Just collapse them in like that, and then we're going to bring up this back panel. His shoulders, as you can see, are on an armature, so they do clip in, so just unclip them and just bring them up. Unclip, bring that up, and then just bring this whole back panel up, and there are tabs here that will go right up in here, so you want to make sure you have that lined up just right, and that should just sit right in there on either side, like so. And there you go. Once you got all that situated, we can then just rotate his arm at the bicep, flip in the foot to make the hand. There you have an arm all done. Second vest just like the first. Rotate that around, flip that up, and there you go. He has two arms. Hooray for arms! And just straighten out his legs. Split the legs. Rotate them at the thigh so the cockpit is on the outside. And then we just pull this nose piece out. So on the sliders, just pull it out, and this is on double hinge. Just bring it up and tab slot right there, and then his heels on a joint there for the tail. And you just bring this back to flip out his foot. And there you have a leg all done. Again, second vest is just like the first. Just bring that around, extend that, and just bring all this up. Tab, slot, bring down the foot, and there we have a headless Snapdragon. Right now the logo is standing in as his head, but he needs a real head. So we just take Crunk here, and we just fold him in half, and he clips right in, head on. And there you go. There you have Snapdragon in his robot mode. And he looks good, in my opinion. A nice update to the character. I do quite dig him. So let's get in close here so we can take a look. Not at his chest, at his noggin. There's the noggin. There's purple mouth plates. Red for the visor. You can still, he still has like the molded like Dino eye there that the original Headmaster did. I'll make sure Punk's arms are actually tabbed in there. There we go. And see the Decepticon symbols there on his pecs. You can see again some nice molded details throughout. Looks quite nice. Looks quite good in my opinion. Big old feet. And move the back. You can see it's a pretty clean transformation. He has the fins and the wings hanging out back there, but you know that's what the original toy had, so not too bad. All in all, pretty clean transformation. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on the ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly waggly. Look up, not too much. Down, not too much. But the head can rotate, do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. Nice and far. You have bicep rotation, although this part can get in the way, so you kind of have to work around that. As far as the elbow bend, that's as much as you get. That's all the elbow. So not too much articulation elbow-wise, unfortunately. Nothing at the wrist, just due to the fact of all this being one piece. He does have waist rotation. The legs can go forward that far, back that far. Howard, you can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend out of the knee and the feet. They can move up. They can't move down, but you do get full levels there of ankle tiltage. And this heel is on a hinge there. So you can kind of reposition that if you need it to support any posing. And of course we can give him his weapons. Just plug them right into his hands. Like so. And like so. So we can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. And all that good stuff there. And of course he does have ports on his shoulders, right here on the sides of his legs, down here on his feet, right here on his back. So of course you can plug weaponizers onto him if you wish. And of course he is Bloosh compatible. That's right, he is Bloosh compatible. You can plug these. And as always, people always ask where these come from. These are Siege Jetfire's effects parts. That's where they come from. Siege Jetfire. But you can plug these onto the bottoms of his feet so he can bloosh off into space. He has a bloosh point right here. So you can get blooshed in the ankle, you know. The ankle, hey, sometimes you gotta take him out by the ankles. And hey, you can get blooshed in the shoulder. You can get blooshed in the other shoulder. You can get blooshed there. Where else can I get blooshed? Do you have any other bloosh points? I thought you had other bloosh points on his person. Oh, well, he has one right here, so you can get blooshed in the shin, and of course you can get he can get blooshed in the back. That's just there's no honor in that. There's no honor in that, getting shot in the back. And of course, if you want, you can plug these onto the ends of his guns. You can get a big old double. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. You know why we're not going to do that? Because we can also plug these in to the ports on his chest, so we can have a big old double nipple bloosh. That's right, nipple blooshing. That's right. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Screamer. Here he is with Prime. Here he is with Megs. Here he is with G1 Snapdragon, because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And here he is with Apeface. So, there you go. So there you have Snapdragon, and all around it's a pretty solid figure. The jet mode looks good. I wish the back part of it was a little bit more filled out, but oh no, the jet mode looks pretty good. The Dino mode definitely looks better than the G1 version. It's still, just weird looking, but again, it's a jet turning into a dinosaur, so you can't expect too much, but it looks decent for what it is. The robot mode, I think, is where the figure really shines. I think the robot mode looks really great. All around, I think it's a really good upgrade, a really good update to the character. And overall, I am quite pleased with this figure. So, there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Earthrise toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Earthrise playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Earthrise of Voyager class Snapdragon, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Big ache, be proud, palm in your face. Hey, Snapdragon, I've been meaning to talk to you. I have a small request, just a little request. It's a meager request from your humble leader. I'm already believing nothing you just said, and you have every right, but listen, all I want you to do is go to the Autobot base and kill them all. That's it. That's it. Easy. Well, if it's so easy, why haven't you done it? Well, I would, believe me, I would, but see, I have a sock drawer that desperately needs to be organized, and I just can't keep putting that off. So, you know, I have to get to that. I really do. I have to get to that. You don't wear socks. I could wear socks if I wanted to.